Before we blame humans, we need to understand one important fact. Earth's climate has never stayed exactly the same. Millions of years ago, our planet went through ice ages, when huge glaciers covered large parts of the Earth. Then, over thousands of years, the climate slowly became warmer again. Forests returned, rivers flowed, and life continued to grow. Nature has always changed Earth's climate. Volcanoes erupted, oceans shifted, and even the planet's orbit changed over very long periods of time. So, if climate has always changed naturally, why are scientists so worried today? The answer is simple. This time, Earth isn't warming over thousands of years. It's warming much faster. That made scientists ask a new question. What changed in the last few hundred years that didn't happen during millions of years of Earth's history? To find that answer, we need to travel back to a time that changed the world forever, the Industrial Revolution. Imagine looking at our planet from millions of kilometers away, floating silently in the endless darkness of space. Earth appears peaceful. Blue oceans, white clouds, endless forests. It looks perfect. But appearances can be deceiving. Right now, something invisible is happening to this beautiful planet. Every single year, Earth is becoming warmer. At first, the change seems almost impossible to notice. But over time, those tiny changes have begun to reshape our world. The biggest question is, why? What is making our planet hotter every year? To uncover the answer, we must begin a journey that stretches back millions of years into Earth's incredible history. A forest that once echoed with the sounds of birds and wildlife is now surrounded by flames. Trees that took hundreds of years to grow are disappearing in just a few hours. Wildfires have always been a natural part of some ecosystems, but in many regions, scientists have observed that hotter temperatures and drier conditions can make some fires spread faster and become more intense. The question is, why are these extreme conditions becoming more common? Could these fires be warning us that our planet is changing? Thousands of years ago, this glacier began to form, layer by layer, as snow slowly turned into solid ice. It survived countless seasons, powerful storms, and even natural climate changes. But today, something is different. Across many parts of the world, glaciers are losing ice faster than they can rebuild it. Every massive block that crashes into the ocean tells a story written over thousands of years, yet changing within a single human lifetime. What invisible force is transforming these frozen giants? But here's where the story becomes really interesting. How do we even know Earth is getting hotter? We can't feel the temperature of the whole planet just by standing outside. So, who is watching Earth? The answer is satellites. Every single day they circle our planet, collecting information from every corner of the world. And when scientists studied that information, they noticed something they couldn't ignore. Earth's temperature wasn't staying the same anymore. It was slowly rising. But temperature is only one part of the story. As the planet becomes warmer, the weather also begins to change. In some places, storms become more powerful. In others, heavy rain causes floods, and in many regions, heat waves last longer than before. Is all of this connected, or is it just a coincidence? Imagine walking outside. The sun feels hotter than ever. Roads become too hot to touch. Even the air feels different. Across many cities around the world, people are experiencing longer and more intense heat waves. But why is this happening more often? Something invisible is changing our planet. Far away in the Arctic, a polar bear walks across a shrinking sheet of ice. This ice has existed for thousands of years, but today, it is disappearing. And it's not just affecting polar bears, it's changing the entire planet. But what could be powerful enough to affect even the coldest places on Earth? To answer that question, scientists from around the world began searching for clues. They studied the atmosphere, the oceans, the ice, and even air trapped inside ancient glaciers. After years of research, they found the same answer again and again. The evidence was clear. Earth wasn't heating up by accident. Something was causing it. But the biggest surprise was this. The answer wasn't hidden in space. It was hidden all around us. So, why is Earth getting hotter every year? Is it just nature doing what it has always done? Or have humans unknowingly changed the balance of our own planet? To understand the answer, we must first travel millions of years back in time, because Earth's past holds the key to its future. Millions of years ago, Earth looked completely different. Huge glaciers covered vast parts of the planet. The weather was much colder than it is today. Animals had to fight every single day just to survive. But over thousands of years, the ice slowly melted, and Earth became warmer again. This was completely natural, so if Earth has always warmed and cooled naturally, then why are scientists worried now? But here's the interesting part. Earth didn't become warmer overnight. It took thousands of years for those giant glaciers to melt. Nature changed very slowly. Plants had time to grow, animals had time to adapt, life slowly adjusted to the changing climate. But today, something is very different. Earth is warming much faster than before. The question is, what changed? Nature wasn't always peaceful. Sometimes giant volcanoes erupted with incredible power. Ash and gases filled the sky, blocking sunlight for months and sometimes even longer. These natural events could change Earth's climate, but they didn't happen every year. They were rare. So if volcanoes aren't causing today's warming, then what is? Scientists searched for the answer. They studied ancient ice, rocks, tree rings, and even the air trapped inside glaciers. Then they found something surprising. This time, Earth wasn't warming slowly over thousands of years, and it was warming much faster. So scientists asked a new question. What happened about 250 years ago? What changed so dramatically that Earth's temperature began rising much faster? The answer wasn't hidden in volcanoes. It wasn't hidden in the oceans. It was hidden in human history. A new era had just begun.